Work. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We're live, my friends. It is Tuesday, the 14th day of December, 2010. And we're going to be live here for the next 3 hours. We may even go into overdrive. Joining us via video Skype, so that'll be simulcast at prisonplanet.tv, not just on the radio. Gerald Celente will be joining us to break down all the things that are happening geopolitically and, of course, with the economy, the tax cuts, the announcements that Wall Street's made the biggest profits in history 2 years in a row on the backs of the American people. Gerald Celente's predictions on what is going to implode next. And Porter Stansberry, right up there with the same caliber as somebody like Gerald Celente with his predictions and research. Barron's called his predictions dire prophecies, meaning they have come true. And he says that the implosion of 2008, he predicted several years before with precision, naming the companies, is going to be dwarfed in 2011. I hope they're wrong, but the policies that are in place by the globalists are designed to do that. So Porter Stansberry will be joining us in the third hour. We may even go into overdrive today with him into the fourth hour. Obviously, Richard C. Holbrooke has died of a aorta rupture. They tried to fix it in surgery, but he died after that. And his dying words, as reported by the Washington Post and Associated Press, and it's in an article by Kurt Nimmo, on deathbed, globalist Holbrooke called for end of Afghan war. You've got to stop this war in Afghanistan, he told his Pakistani surgeon before he was sedated for his final surgery, according to the Washington Post. I confronted Holbrooke several times, but one time I had just bullhorned the globalists and announced that they should repent of their evil, and minutes later, he was seen 200 yards away looking at me, and by the time we got cameras on him, he was walking right up to us, and like a dog, I began barking, Holbrooke, Holbrooke, we're not your slaves, and he went, whatever, and turned around and walked away. It would have been history, a Bilderberg Group member coming out to address people, but I'm not perfect, folks. I mean, I'm a little bit overdriven, as people know, and but he was coming right out with another ambassador to us. Either he was coming to address us or he thought we were idiots and wouldn't know who they were walking off the property. But the way he went, and turned around was, I'm not going to talk to you, lunatic, because I did address them in a genteel way with the bullhorn. And I'm going to play that from Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement. In fact, we're going to go back through the dozens of hours of video from Endgame and put it all on prisonplanet.tv in the new year. I'm sure you've noticed we've been adding 2 or 3 exclusive interviews where we fly around the country to do these interviews every week. What's happened is 40, 50, 60, I don't know, interviews I've done while I've been obsessing on this eugenics film in the last year and a half. Why not just put them all out for prisonplanet.tv viewers, and then they'll all be condensed and focused and connected to documents when I do put it in the film. But it's all going up on prisonplanet.tv, including the Alex Abea Inside Rand Corporation. That's going up Friday. We've got an interview with a psychiatrist, psychologist dealing with mind control going up today. We've got a Russell Means interview at Wounded Knee going up next week. We've had, well, you've seen all the interviews we've been posting, Rand Paul video exclusive, Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, David Icke, Alan Watt, Webster Tarpley. The list just goes on and on and on. Dr. Conant, Dr. Blaylock. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. And we've got another, well, quite frankly, I've got interviews going back years we've never aired. We've got hundreds of interviews coming. I mean, I've decided to up the info war at prisonplanet.tv, and it's an armory of resistance in the fight against the globalist. By the way, you can get 5 months free right now at prisonplanet.tv, and the paltry sign-up fee of $5.95 a month, or it goes down to $3 and something if you buy a year a month. That's the 5+ months free. When you sign up for a year, you pay for 6.7 months. You get 5.3 months free right now at prisonplanet.tv. Your purchase of that funds so much of what we're doing, and we're really trying to up our game and expand our operation right now. We're going through a lot of growing pains, but we couldn't do it without you. Stay with us. Key News straight ahead.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica, the number 3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com. Hi, this is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about the delicious, easy-to-fix, and very storable foods from eFoodsDirect.com. I've told you for years that eFoods Direct has the best storable food on the planet. Now it's that time of year again, and their holiday special is here. They have 2 holiday price packs for you to put into your reserves for a secure future or to share with others. The first is a 6-month bulk supply in 10 cans. And the second is a 5-week supply of quick and easy-to-fix meals, including delicious bakery items shipped in heavy tote bags. Now, for a limited time, when you order 2 or more of these special holiday packs, you'll get free shipping on your entire order. Call now, 800-409-5633, or visit them at efoodsdirect.com/Alex. That's 800-409-5633, or efoodsdirect.com/Alex. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Well, we have a very important transmission lined up for you today. A man who needs no introduction joins us coming up in T-minus 52 minutes. And that, of course, is Gerald Celente of the Trends Research Institute. Then we have Porter Stansberry, who Barron's called his predictions on what's happening in the financial markets over the years, dire prophecies that have come true. He's going to be joining us as well. And he believes that the dollar will die as the world reserve currency this year. That's already happening, but all the other currencies are basically being devalued as well in concert right now. So it's a very, very complex situation that we're going to be breaking down in great detail. But the first thing I wanted to cover before I get into the economy, before I get into the latest WikiLeaks information, before we cover Ron Paul's announcement that he will move to audit the Fed and then ultimately abolish it, and now is the head of the key subcommittee that's over-regulating the private Federal Reserve. We're going to be breaking that down. But first, I wanted to get into a story that Jason Douglas, one of our great graphics guys and camera fellows here in the office, also reporter, wrote for Infowars.com. It's the top link, center column, double-linked actually, on the Drudge Report today. iPhone snitch network launched. And there's been similar ones that I think we're going to have added to the bottom of the story. They have that one where if you see the lights on in a business, you report it over a website, or if you see somebody who hadn't cut their grass, you call the police on them, and then you upload your videos of snitching to the site. But this is an app developed by a group with inside connections to the Department of Homeland Security. iPhone Snitch Network launched a new iPhone app with the misleading name Patriot App, like they call the Patriot Act patriotic when it's the opposite of that and butchers the Bill of Rights. A new iPhone app with the misleading name Patriot App attempts to draw on the power of the Patriot movement, turning smartphone users into gigantic snitch network. You might think an app with such a patriotic name might have useful functions like a pocket constitution or quotes from the forefathers. But contrary to the services one might expect, this app allows users to report any suspicious behavior, directly linking them with top government agencies. So I'm saying report on Anwar al-Awlaki being #1 in al-Qaeda under bin Laden, being under Pentagon control, according to Fox News. I'm calling for you to send them tips about Larry Silverstein saying that they blew up Building 7 on 9/11. And when you see a bunch of illegal aliens out there, basically engaging in whatever lawlessness you want, or driving cars without licenses or insurance, just go to the Patriot app. The problem is, of course, they won't then do anything about it. And we've got the Homeland Security DHS internal reports for now almost 2 years, and 95% of it, as we've reported, is focused on gun owners, conservatives, libertarians, Bob Barr supporters, in the Fetters, Ron Paul supporters, people that like Aaron Russo's film, America, Freedom to Fascism, that exposes the IRS. This is for the American people, and they now admit that. Homeland Security's got telescreens and billboards going up just saying, report everything to us. Report to the Threat Fusion Center, your local federalization spy base. Media comes in to interview me here in town, CBC, and the Austin police say, why do you want to interview him? Like it's their job or their jurisdiction to be trying to intimidate media. I mean, we're not in Kansas anymore. Much like the new DHS program, if you see something, say something, this app is meant to turn average citizens into a network of spies feeding information back to the federal government. And it's about normalizing the idea. It's about acclimating everybody that it's patriotic, that it's freedom to have telescreens bossing you around, and the government with Amber Alert signs. First it was to help little kidnapped girls. Now it's report illegal guns. Report marijuana, report parents spanking their children, even though it's not illegal. See, they train you, it's for the scary men in turbans from the caves who can make NORAD stand down and fly jets better than fighter pilots and engage in maneuvers at the Pentagon that pilots are on record saying are impossible. We're supposed to be afraid of the magic, jack-in-the-box Taliban al-Qaeda, who's always being protected and funded by the State Department and CIA on record. Just legions of evidence. But meanwhile, it's all for us. When you go to an urban warfare drill, going back now at least 13 years that I've been going to these, and of course 13 years ago it wasn't in the news, I'd show people the video and people couldn't believe it. Now it's on the news. Oh, the Marines are in town training to take on disgruntled veterans. Oh, the Boy Scouts are training with Homeland Security to take on disgruntled veterans in gun sweeps. Oh, Arcadia, Iowa. The Army's coming in to do a gun sweep door to door asking to search homes, and they're practicing raiding the local gun shop. Oh, now it's just, yes, we're here for you. But they started with, we're tearing down crack houses in Dallas. We're running DUI checkpoints in California. We're shutting down highways looking for drugs in Tennessee and 4 other states. The governor says don't do it last year. They say, we don't care, we're going to do it. It's all in Police State 4, the rise of FEMA. And they're acclimating the troops, they're acclimating the cops, they're acclimating the citizens. We're all being brainwashed to go under martial law. Martial law is basically